capital gain is to be greater to the selling price, what should be the basis? Basis should be small or it should be greater.
Small.
Basis should be small. When capital gain is to be lower, selling price minus basis, basis should be smaller or greater.
Greater.
Mm. So please understand, keep that basic thing in your mind. Now, how IRS is looking. How IRS is looking. So if it is gift, if it is inheritance, which one they want to tax more? Which one to tax more? Gift or inherited? Tell me with some logic. You see, now Balaji had given me one logic. Sir, in the case of gift, I cannot be asking what is the cost or fair market value. Inherited means I will know the cost is what he said. And I have given you some other example through which I said you cannot take that sort of base. Come on, tell.
I think they will tax gift more than inherited.
Correct. Gift will be more tax. And inherited would mean less tax. Because in case of inheritance, you find the parent is giving the property to the children. So naturally less tax should be there for children. Whereas gift would mean you consider that gift will normally be for unrelated persons only. Inheritance will be related person and it will be done through the law. Are you understanding? So more tax would mean, tell me, what should be the basis? What should be the basis? Come on, you are correct. So a gift means more tax, inherited means less tax. So therefore selling price will be same. This is going to be gift. This is going to be for inherited. Come on. I am telling you the logic. So therefore you will not forget. That is what I am telling you. Come on.
For gift, it should be cost, and for
No,
inherited,
cost means you have to tell it in clear terms. That is, I should not use the term cost once again. I should use the term
basis
as
of the
basis.
previous owner.
Hmm?
Basis of the previous owner should be for gift, and for inherited, it should be the fair market value.
Correct. So basis of the previous owner, and in this particular case, it should be fair market value as on the date of inheritance. Is that clear? All of you? Are you sure? Are you clear about this?
Yeah, yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes.
I just don't have to tell without any logic saying gift means previous owner and inherited means fair value on the date of inheritance. Are you understanding? Are you clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir, can I note this, sir?
Yeah, please. Which one you want to make note from here?
No, sir. The third
You,
piece.
you noted down these things?
I noted it, sir.
Yeah, please make note.
Thank you.
Therefore, in the case of gift, basis of the previous owner is the basis of the property. Say this I used to work out, otherwise I have a mnemonic to do that. We have heard something about GDP, correct? In economics and all that, you would have studied GDP. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? So I have made a small change. GDB. In the case of gift, donors basis. Correct. So if I know this, automatically for inheritance, fair market value on the date of inheritance. Correct? All of you say yes or no. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, I'm just giving you a general rule. There are some exceptions that we do have. We will learn about the exceptions a little later. Correct? And here also assets are, this property can be classified into two: short term and long term. Short term and long term. Is that okay? What is this short term? Any idea? What is the holding period? Or you can call it out as a short term is based on period of holding. Period of holding should be less than or equal to 1 year plus 1 day. 1 year plus 1 day. For long term, period of holding should be greater than 1 year and 1 day. One moment. Short term and long term. Is that clear?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it? Oh, this is for property. So, like India, do they have separately for shares and others?
In India, we have three different categories: 12-month category, 24 months category, 36 months category we have. So that is a different issue. In US, you have only this.
Okay.
There is no other categories that you have 24 months, 36 months and all that. Only one basis. That's it.
Sir,
Yeah.
why is there plus 1 day?
See, the first working day in America is not 1st of January. It is always
2nd of January.
2nd of January. So like how many problems where they come out with that sort of thing. IRC had just brought that, what should I say, a point to avoid confusion. So you take it as a rule. There you do not expect me to give any logic. So they are given it as 1 year plus 1 day. Correct.
Okay.
So for that, I'm not in a position to convey any logic. Though I have a logic, but I do not consider that as a very big point. So we'll just leave it. Okay. Now, in the case of property, which is coming to me as a gift, uninherited. So I take into consideration basis of donor. Then number two, period of holding is also that of the donor. If the donor, for the donor, if it were to be long term, it is going to come for the donee. Correct? So, basis of the donor and period of the donor. So, imagine I have previous owner, that being donor held for 7 months, would mean it is a short term. Correct? So, please understand, donee is having this for 6 months. So, both put together 13 months, then it becomes long term. If this were to be for 5 months, it becomes 12 months, and therefore upon sale, when you want to count the period of holding, you should start the period of holding not from the date on which you got as a gift. So you should take into consideration the period of holding of the previous owner also in the determination as whether the asset is a short term or a long term. Are you understanding? So that is the reason as why I said period of holding starts from the date of the previous donor. So period of holding is also taken from the donor. Are you understanding? All of you say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood?
Yeah, sir.
In the case of inherited property, all of you closely follow. We have said fair market value on the date of inheritance and property is always long term. Property is always long term. Imagine the previous owner. Here I will not use the term donor because there is no donation, there is no gift. The previous owner, maybe his parent, held it only for 7 months before he got as inheritance, would mean for the previous owner itself, the property would have been short term. But because of the fact that the asset got inherited by the donee, that inheritance is giving the characteristic feature of long term. Why would this classification would bring out a change? Please understand, short term will be taxed at normal rates. Short term is taxed at normal rates, whereas long term is taxed at concessional rates, preferential rates, you can say. What are the rates? I will let you know later. That is not our domain for today. Are you understanding? If it were to be short term, it will be taxed at normal rates. If it were to be long term, it will be taxed at preferential rates. Therefore, the property that you've taken up on gift basis or on inheritance basis, you should know as whether they are classified under short term or long term. So, for the purpose of gift, you should take into consideration the period of holding from the previous owner plus the number of the period that you have become the owner of the particular property. Are you understanding? Take into consideration both to decide as whether they are falling under short term or long term. Whereas in the case of inherited property, the period of holding of the previous owner is ignored, and only because of the reason that it is an inheritance, the asset will immediately be classified under long term. Inheritance is given a lot of soft corner by the US taxation, that is by IRC. So where they say fair market value should be taken up, then number two, they are telling that the property that you derived through inheritance will always be long term, and thereby the tax, whatever you are talking about, will be taxed at preferential rates. Is that okay, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
So, firstly, you need to know as what exactly is the background.